Hey everybody, Dave here with another Pathfinder rule reminder for you, and today we're going to be talking about crafting tattoos. I recently put out a video, the second part of a series that's looking at the remastered crafting rules, and that second video was all about crafting magic items. But one specific type of magic item that was missing from that video, and that folks in the comments pointed out, was crafting magical tattoos. So I just wanted to make another video to very briefly go over what those rules are. Now, before I get into this, I should say that the reason why magical tattoos were not included in that previous video, even though they are a type of magical item, is because the new remaster books make no mention of tattoos in them, and I was following those books. So what I'm sharing today is the version of the tattoo crafting rules as they exist in the Legacy Edition, and we can all pretty much assume, at least for now, that this is the way that they work in the remaster version as well, unless at some point they do go back and make a specific change to state otherwise. So magical tattoos are, again, they're a type of magic item. They are mechanically speaking magic items, but they have the tattoo trait, and that tattoo trait does handle things a little differently than some other magic items. You can basically think of them as worn magic items that are just impossible or extremely difficult to remove or disarm from you. They're like permanent worn items. And as such, they do need to be invested. However, the mechanism for investing them is a little different. Mechanically speaking, what they do is they lower the maximum number of items you can invest by one. And that distinction's important because the user then does not choose whether or not they want to invest a tattoo or basically turn them on or off. Once the tattooing is complete, the tattoo has been crafted on a person, they are active and they lower the amount of items you can invest by one, as opposed to counting as their own regular invested items. But other than that, they're going to function very similar to other magic items, but crafting is different. So the crafting rules for magical tattoos can be found on page 164 of the Secrets of Magic book. And there you'll find a section that reads as follows. To craft a magical tattoo, you must be able to craft magic items and have a specialty in tattooing. You can attain these requirements by taking the tattoo artist skill feat below, or you can take both the magical crafting and specialty crafting skill feats, choosing artistry as your specialty. So even though tattoos are magic items, they don't fall under the general umbrella of other magic items where you only need the magical crafting feat in order to craft tattoos. You need either the magical crafting feat and the specialty feat where you specialize in artistry, or you can take only the tattoo artist feat, and basically what that means is you have the ability to create, ink a magical tattoo, but no other magic items. So basically, for one feat, you can specialize in magical tattoos, and you'll get at minimum a +1 bonus to crafting those tattoos, but it does not give you the ability to craft any other magic items. Or the other path is you take the magical crafting feat, which will let you create and craft magic swords, magic runes, magic hats, magic flying carpets, magic bags, magic scrolls, all that stuff, and then have to also take the specialty crafting feat in addition to that in order to craft magical tattoos. Now, why magic tattoos are treated differently than everything else and all the other magical items, I don't know. If you have insight to this or you have an idea, please let me know in the comments. It does seem odd to me that the magical crafting feat is a blanket feat that will let you do all those things I previously mentioned: scrolls, wands, swords, armor, uh, gemstones, magic bags. Just you can create everything with that, except tattoos. Tattoos are special. We're going to separate those out and make you take a second feat if you want to do those. Now, I understand in the real world, the artistry involved in drawing and inking a tattoo is radically different than blacksmithing a suit of armor. But mechanically, within Pathfinder Second Edition, they've largely said we don't want to get involved in a million different feats for a million different ways to craft. We're just going to have one crafting skill, and when I want, basically three crafting feats. If they're breaking out magic items and alchemical crafting and snares, it just seems weird to me that tattooing wouldn't just be under the umbrella of other magic items for the sake of simplicity in this more simplified rule system. But that's the way it works. If you want to craft a magical tattoo, it's going to work the same as crafting any other magic item. You're going to either need the formula for the type of magical tattoo you're going to be inking, or you're going to need to be working off a copy of it. If you have the formula, in the remaster edition, if you have the formula, that's going to reduce the time required to only 1 day minimum. May go longer, as usual. After that first day, you're going to buy out the balance. You put 50% of the cost on day one, and then at the end of day one, you can either pay off the other 50% or work for another additional day, or further lowering the balance required by the amount found on the on income table. If any of that sounds weird or unfamiliar, check out my other videos about crafting that go over the general crafting rules. But that's it for today. If you have any questions about crafting magical tattoos, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, I want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody out there who supports me in this channel, whether that's by clicking the like button, subscribing to the channel, subscribing to the Patreon, leaving your comments and questions and suggestions. I appreciate everything you folks do to support me. So thanks for watching, take care, and happy gaming.